All right, welcome back to LearnWire. We've got a lot of things to go over in this video. You definitely don't want to miss this video because I'm going to be doing a niche website case study update for you guys, because I know a lot of you are wondering how the newbiegardening.com website is going. So we got some cool stuff to share. Also, we have the giveaway, the last giveaway of the month of May that we want to reveal the winner. And then also, before I do that, just want to be transparent with the results of this May content blitz that I came up with for May. I did attack just doing a lot of videos this month. I don't think it's sustainable, but it definitely helped grow the channel a lot more. So I just wanted to share these stats with you guys, because if some of you are doing YouTube, you guys know I have multiple YouTube channels, and that's how I make the most of my money in my business is from YouTube. And so this is just one channel, right? And I want to share with you guys a little bit of that, because you guys participated in this. You guys did a lot of comments and likes, and I got a lot of subscribers. I just want to share that with you guys. I think it's cool because I don't think everyone actually shares this kind of stuff with their audience. So as you can see, we're currently sitting at 8,400 subscribers at 319 videos. But these are some cool stats. You can get this with TubeBuddy. They do provide this really cool snapshot. We're actually closing in on 1 million views on the channel, which is just mind-boggling. But we definitely almost doubled the amount of views that we normally get for this time of year. This is a small YouTube channel, and it's a small niche, right, online. Not everybody's interested in just specifically software and lifetime deal software and so forth, right? But so I usually average around 30,000 views. So we really took that up a notch. So you'll be able to see that we got over 71,000 views the last 30 days. We had some really big days, really cool stuff. We're going to come over here and look at the subscribers over the last 30 days. We moved this up to 800 subscribers, and I think I average around 300. So we more than doubled, almost tripled the amount of subscribers. I think that the content blitz and the niche website case study really brought in a lot of new subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys for that. But some of testing out new content ideas and so forth, and not just doing reviews, I think helped, and as well as almost doubling the amount of videos that I would normally put out. As you can see right here, 36 videos in the last 30 days, and normally I would average probably around 16 to 18. I usually miss a day or two a month, so I usually don't even get 20 videos a month. It's usually around 16 to 18. I try to get one out Monday through Friday, but it doesn't usually always happen. So the fact that we got almost 40 videos in 1 month is just nuts, right? But I won't be able to sustain that. But I just wanted to show you guys the growth is definitely there. If you guys have a YouTube channel and you do want to try this out, it does seem to be that if you the more content you put up, the faster you're going to grow. One more last thing is, this is vidIQ, and I have the pro version. But you can see that views went up 63%. So from, I guess, the previous month, it's saying that we had 45,000 views. So we pretty much doubled our views. Subscribers, we more than doubled our views on that. 153% more subscribers in this month. And you can see the videos that are popular and so forth. And then minutes watched went up 60%, almost 412,000 hours of minutes watched. So just wanted to be transparent, share that stuff with you guys. Super cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. So let's go. And the good thing is that now that you had to sit through that, I'm not going to bore you with gathering all the comments and so forth from the last 5 videos. We only did 5 videos this week. So I'll go click on that. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was where I revealed the last week's winner. So we have 5 videos. I toned it down this last week. I just could not sustain that. 4th week, I couldn't get 2 videos out per day. But we're going to go through here, and I've already got all the names exported. And you can see the people that did their due diligence, watched all 5 of those videos, and left a comment. They're going to get 5 entries into the contest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiple people got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could keep going down, but I'll scroll through here. You can see if you can see your name. I'm just going to scroll down so you guys can see all your entries right over here. It ended up being like 240 comments or something like that. So we're going to pick one winner right here, and we're going to have just a random name picker this time. It's the same thing as the wheel, but since there's so many comments, the wheel kind of looks funky. So we're just going to go ahead and pick a winner right here. Boom. And it's going to go through and pick a winner for us. So we have George. George, I'm going to go and also select whoever has an account literally just named George. That is going to be the winner this week. I'm going to come over here and I want to find I like to do this real quick and just see. So George left 3 comments. So unfortunately, the people that left 5 comments, I don't know anyone won. That is the craziness of randomness, random selectivity, right? Is that getting the 5 entries, I don't know, maybe the first week or the second week, but I know we've had at least 2 winners that did less than the 5. But George did leave 3 comments this week, and they were helpful comments, so I appreciate that. And 3 different videos right there. So George, you are this week's winner. That is your account name, just George, no last name or anything. Super funny. We're going to come over here, and I'm going to go ahead and just put this up right over here. So winner May 29th is George. So George, all you have to do is email me at learnwirereviews@gmail.com and give me a screenshot proof that you're emailing me from that actual YouTube account, and I'll send you the codes. Also, choose between Marmoth Tier 2, Copilotly Tier 2, or Voila Tier 2. Okay, so that will end the contest. Thank you guys so much for participating. Let's get into the niche website update for you guys. Okay, so where are we at right now with our site? newbiegardening.com. Here is the site. If you're new to this little test that we're doing with only AI content, well, we're going to go and start looking at some of this stuff right here. So we've got indexed. We're at 34 indexed pages right now and only 4 unindexed. You're going to get non-indexed pages regardless, no matter what you do. So that could either be duplicate pages or so forth, but they're usually not important pages. But the fact that we're getting, that's like over 90% that Google is indexing the site. Another thing that I've learned too along my SEO journey, let me go ahead and close some of these pages down, is if we go into Google and we do site and put this in and you see only 5 results, this is never going to show all the pages on your site. Maybe as it's seasoned and it's a year old, Google's fully understands your site and crawling and so forth, then maybe you're going to get a very accurate measurement here where it's going to tell you that you have 300 pages or something like that, right? But if you're doing any tags on your website and stuff, this is never really accurate, right? Because the way that Google indexes your pages and the way that it indexes categories and the way that it indexes any tags, I don't use tags on my sites, but a lot of people do, it's going to put all those as a page. And so this is usually can be higher than what your actual pages are. And then also as a site's newly getting indexed, it's going to be low for a long time. This is only going to give a sample. What I'm noticing is that the pages down here that are actually pages ranking, those are changing a lot. Those are actually changing every day. When I go ahead and click in here, it'll be a different page sometimes. And so I think that it's just giving us a sample of about 5 or 6 pages each time we do this. Another thing, finally it got rid of the uncategorized category. But look, it's got the cookie policy, that's not important to the website. So really when you guys do this right here, it's really not going to be the full picture of what Google's robots and indexing is actually seeing. And that's why it's important to have the Search Console. You're going to see that it's crawled 34 pages. And there's a lot more pages that it actually needs to crawl. It hasn't crawled some more pages yet, and I'll show you that in a minute. But what I did for about 17 of the pages is I used this Omega indexer. I've learned from some SEOs. This is a good site to also get, because if you go into a Search Console, this isn't always working now. When you grab a URL and you come in here, so let's just say we go over to the newest post over here and I click on it, and then I copy this, and then I go over to Search Console and I inspect URL, and then it doesn't find it, right? And then we go and request indexing right here. This is what you can do, and this is what most people do in order to get their pages one at a time indexed. But when you're looking at a lot of pages, this can be kind of annoying to do one page at a time. And then what I'm learning from a lot of SEOs is that this actually is not working all the time like it used to. And there's kind of a rumor going around that Google it's costing so much money to index, billions of pages probably per month online, that they're stopping indexing everything. And so you've got to do more things. So right here, we do have this as it's been requested. It's not in Google, but we've just requested it. So that's what people normally do. But long story short, this may not always work. And this tool right over here, Omega Indexer, might be the tool that's going to go out there and do a lot more things in the background. I don't really know what it does, but it does more things in the background to get your pages indexed. I did do it for 17 of these, and you can see the links that we submitted and so forth. So this is kind of cool. I'm going to be testing this kind of out, and I guess really if I put all the links through this, we would really just go and see which ones are not indexing, and that's how we'd be able to tell if Omega indexing is working. But most of the top SEOs that I kind of watch their YouTube videos and so forth seem to use this tool right here, and so that's why I'm using it. Okay, so what else do we have to share? So we do have our first ranking post, which is super cool. We can go into SE ranking. If you guys want a link to SE ranking, there'll be a link below. This has been the kind of the tool of choice for like kind of deep SEO for me right now. I don't want to pay. You guys have seen I've had SEMrush and Ahrefs and stuff, but I don't do enough SEO to justify paying, $200 or $300 a month for those tools. And so probably the next best one that's right underneath those is going to be SE ranking. I don't think I've done my full review on it, so I will do that soon. But SE ranking is what I'm going to use. I also think I'm going to use it to use the tracking, because if I'm going to stay subscribed to them for 6 to 12 months or longer, I may as well use the 250 keywords that I get per month to track right here. And so we did put 230 in here. I may have to use another tool to track the rest of them, but needless to say, you can come over here and it says newbie gardening right here, and you're going to see right here, it's going to tell us we have our first keyword ranking, right? So we can actually click on that and click on it again. Come on. You just got to click on the rankings button actually. Okay, so it's going to pop open this new window for us, and then we're going to be able to see if we come over here. I'm going to click on May 29th and see what's popping up right over here. And you're going to see that we have a number 79 ranking right over here. And yeah, it's for a keyword that doesn't have any search volume. It's really not a big deal, but it does show that we just put this site up a couple weeks ago and we have our first ranking keyword and so forth, right? And so that's always a good sign. Things are slow in the beginning. I know a lot of people almost seem like they're a little bit impatient. Hey, where's the site at? Where's the site at? But this is something that can take actually months in order to fully get indexed and for Google to actually decide that they're going to rank your site and so forth, right? And we know that this is 100% AI content, so we don't even know if this is going to work. I think this is my first 100% AI website that I've ever built, so it'll be interesting to see. And we didn't really do a whole lot of editing or anything like that on our pages, so we're really kind of trusting the AI. We did go with the top AI content creation tools out there, I believe, so like the highest quality, and we're going to see if this stuff can rank right out of the box. But we have a Vinca Care guide right here that says it's ranking number 79. We can go over here, and if we type this in with brackets around it, that'll tell you. I always get good feelings when you do that and you end up on the first page right here. We're ranked number 2, so it means that we're optimized really well and that we're not fully indexed in my opinion. So even though we're ranked number 79, the fact that when you put it in brackets and you're ranked in the top like 5, that means that you're super optimized for this keyword, and that you generally in another month, I should be ranking on page 1 for this keyword. We have a lot of things working against us right now. We have a brand new website, we have no domain authority, we have no backlinks, all those things are working against us. And so Google's not going to put us on page 1 right now, right? But as we start getting more pages indexed, we build that topic authority and all these different things, and we get some backlinks indexed and so forth, then we will actually start being able to rank some of these keywords. But that's encouraging. And then there's another one fun test as well, is that you can go ahead and you can copy this. I think that I went over into Bing for fun. I always like to look at other search engines too, even though it of course isn't going to bring any of the traffic, and it never does. But I'm going to go and put this one in right here. I think that this is the keyword that we were actually on page 1 over here. Scroll down. We'll go back over to Search Console real quick and go to Pages, or Performance, sorry. And here's the performance real quick. We're going to come back to what I was just talking about in a sec, but we have clicks. All these clicks are really coming from just you guys going and checking out the website from all the YouTube traffic. So I think that's where that's where the clicks are coming from. Impressions would be most likely coming from the search engine. So we are getting impressions, and that would be kind of good to just look at the impressions and so forth, right? So super cool. And then you can actually see queries that keyword is actually showing up on queries as well, which is cool. It might be this one right here, Vinca Care. I'm going to come back over here. It's one of these keywords we're actually ranking in the top 10 on Bing. I'm looking in here, and Bing is just an ugly, in my opinion, an ugly search engine. It's just all over the place with all these different things. Yeah, it's just not organized very well, but I'm sure you guys believe me. I was ranking, oh, here we go, newbie gardening. So we are ranked on page 2. Literally before I made this video, we were ranked like number 10 on page 1. So it's getting indexed and it's going into search engines and so forth. So super cool stuff right there. I'm sure you guys are interested in what AI writer wrote this. And so we can come over here and we can look at the Essential Vinca Care Guide. A Vinca Care Guide right here was written by Koala. And so I marked that as ranked first out of all of them. So we can come back over here and we can go to Vinca Care right here, and I can actually add a tag right here and just say Koala and add the tag. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to actually put that in black. Koala, create tag. Okay, so we just marked that as Koala. So that's the way that we'll be able to, and then later on we'll be able to just download this report, and then I can do the statistics. But I mean, with only one keyword ranking, there's not a whole lot to measure. So, and I don't think it really means anything that it's Koala. Okay. So more things to show, guys. Another thing that I did was I went over to this site over here after I let it just sit for a couple of weeks, right? You don't want to rush everything. You don't want to start hitting it with backlinks the first day that you create the website, nothing like that. We want to wait until, the system starts going. We've got 5 articles publishing a day. And then I went and did this one. And this one is also a top ranked gig from multiple SEO people that I follow. And so I went ahead, and I've used this service before. So I think it's definitely one of the better ones just to go out there and get some kind of profile and foundation type links. And I just went with the lowest package, $40 right here. It says it's going to give you 150 accounts, but I'm going to show you right now that you're going to get a lot more than that. And it's good to also come and look at, reviews. I always go and look at reviews, click on the reviews. Come through here and you'll see that these are all fresh in May, 5-star, exceeded my expectations, blah, blah, blah. So really, really good stuff. Probably a really good service to go with. And so what you're going to get is you're going to get a file right here. And I already tallied everything up, but you're going to get a file from them. It's nice and organized and professional. We can go and look at the types of links. I already blocked out they give you logins, emails and passwords and all that. You can log into all these accounts if you really wanted to go and update them and so forth. I don't think very many people do that. You can also go over here to the average DA of 42, super cool. And you're going to get all the links over here and the anchor text. They know what they're doing. They're using all these naked and branded anchor text. So that's exactly what most SEOs are going to train you and tell you to do. These should be your first, and most of your links should be like this. They shouldn't be just anchor text going for the keywords that you're actually trying to rank for, because that's over optimization and that's going to penalize you. These are the links. So they're just naked links with the anchor text being what people probably would if they were trying to link to you. This is how they would link to you. They're branded links, right? So we can go over to authority links right here, and you get a bunch of those. Social bookmarks, you get wiki articles, web 2.0. So that you do a tier 2 to backlink to all these over here. And then these tier 3s are going to backlink to these tier 2s right here. And so I'm going to go back over here. I already tallied this up. So the web 2.0s, we got 92 links, authority links over here, 198. And these aren't going to all index. I mean, these can take months to index. So it's okay to build these types of links this quick. They're not all going to index. Social bookmarks right here, 72, and wiki articles. So these are all the tier 1 links right here. We got 424 right there. And we have the tier 2 blogs and tier 3 blogs right there. So the tier 2 and tier 3 links, we got 173. And then when we go into total links right here, 597 links, with 400 of them being tier 1, profile and foundational style links. Okay. So what we can do is we can actually take all these links, and we can copy all of these links right here, and we can go and put them into Omega, right? And so I'll show you kind of how that works. So we would go and we would copy these, okay? And then we would go in to our Omega, and we would go to campaigns, and we would go new. And then what we would do is we would just say newbie gardening, and I'm going to go with 2. And I might just label the foundation links, because that's what we're going to do. And then on this one, we're going to drip feed it all the way to 30 days because we have the option. Text file right here, nope, or we just want to paste them, right? So you can paste these all in right here, and I'm going to go and grab the rest of them, and then we're just going to push submit. And so then now we're going to use the professional premium service to go out there and help us index our backlinks, which is going to be super, super cool and super powerful. And we're also doing it on a drip feed. So that's going to be some cool stuff right there. So I'm going to go and do that right now after I'm done with this video. Another thing, just to show you kind of like the speed. So if we come in here, published, we have 84 articles that we've actually published on the site. And remember, we only have 34 that are indexed currently. If we come up over here, we have 34 indexed pages and we have 84 published. So that means that there's going to be a delay when you publish content. It's not going to get indexed right away. It's going to there's going to be a delay of a week or two or so forth, right? But I can tell you that I only submitted 17 of those to Google. So it already picked up multiple pages that were not put through Omega. So the Omega indexer, right? So basically that tells me that Google is picking up the content naturally as well. And so I'm just going to let this sit. I'm going to be patient, and these are eventually going to get crawled and indexed, right? So that is kind of where we're at right here. We still have 112 scheduled, and we have 94 drafts right here that my VA is going through and getting them ready to go. A super cool thing with the ZimWriter 100 articles that we wrote is that I just zip them all up in a file, send them to my VA, and then basically they're taking care of everything for me. So there's a lot of people in the ZimWriter group that like have problems or always want to find a better way to and a faster way to upload. And I know that there's so many like one-man shows where you've got to do it yourself. And so, but for me, I have a VA, and so I can just have them do all that work for me. So it really is not a problem to just send them all the files and then they do it, right? So this part's working really, really well. I like the system. It's pretty much hands off once you get your VA trained on this, okay? And there was one more thing I wanted to share, which was the screenshots of where the site's at right now. So we can go to screenshots. I took some screenshots. This is the Ahrefs that's saying we have 2 backlinks. Yay. There is something weird that I discovered about the domain, and I hope that it's not going to hurt anything, but it may have already been registered before. Domain may have already been registered before because there was a bunch of like spammy links on the site. So I may have to disavow like a couple hundred links. So we'll see how all this goes. But I noticed that there was some backlinks on the site. I can actually go and show that, which is super weird. But you can see I took a Uber suggest, and that's actually telling us that we have a domain authority of 10. I don't believe this one, but maybe at some point this was a website. And that was one thing that I didn't do a good job at filtering or making sure that the site was never registered before. And then we have Moz right here. It's not even registering in Moz. So if we go back and look at SE ranking, and we go and look at the backlink monitor, maybe. No, if we go back to projects, newbie gardening right here, for whatever reason, it's telling us we have 115 referring domains and 371 backlinks. And that part is really weird to me because this is a brand new website. There shouldn't be any backlinks. Hopefully there's no one out there doing fishy stuff, trying to spam the site, because this is a public case study. But when we come through here and look at like last year, there were domains linking to this from last year. So I can also maybe go and look at this on Wayback Machine real quick. Wasn't planning on doing this in this video, but just want to show everything. newbiegardening.com, browse history. And so in 2022, it looks like this site was registered. At some point, this site was registered, and I did not know that. There's no screenshot. Yeah, this part's really weird, guys. So yeah, here's the who is information on this. It normally would tell you the important dates right here. It would tell you when it was registered multiple times, and it's not showing that. So super weird that there's some domain, like if you guys suspect anything or have any ideas of how there could be backlinks to a domain that wasn't registered before, is that even possible? Because we have all these and they're really not good backlinks. So where can I go and check these out? Come look at these kind of like backlinks. This is like not good backlinks right over here. A lot of looks like spam type stuff. So super weird, but we can disavow all these if we need to and so forth. So if you guys are SEO experts, even more so than I am, as far as backlinks and so forth, and you guys have an idea, you know, I'd be grateful for any of your advice or help. So that's it for this video. Just want to give you guys that niche website case study update, and also reveal the winner and give you guys the information and share results from the Content Blitz. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.